په لانګ اف باندې یو ښه کیچ ترلاسه کوي د قدمونو استعمال او دلته آوټ عبدالهادي خپله وکټ له لاسه ورکوي او وروستی توپ هم بریالی و له دې سره 4 لوبغاړي د 19 منډو په مقابل کې حفیظ زادران وسوځول او له دې سره 14 اور هم پای ته ورسېده.
Here in Kunduz cricket ground for the match number 9, and that would be a very excellent match again between Speenghar and Amu. Speenghar has registered their first victory yesterday. That was a nail-biting one. Not alone here in the commentary box, I'd like to say welcome to Gul Harris.
Thank you very much, Shafiullah. Yeah, as you mentioned, it was a nail-biter yesterday, a very big victory for Speenghar. After 2 consecutive losses, eventually they registered a very big victory. Even though the margin was not that much big, they won the match by the help of only 9 runs, but that was a great victory at the end. Outstanding batting performance by the youngster Rahman Riano. He was in excellent form, scored 94 runs for the side, but unfortunately he got himself run out on the non-striker end, and after his wicket there was a collapse that we seen yesterday. A hat-trick as well by Rohul Arab at the end, and the victory was registered by Speenghar. On the other hand, if we talk, Amu has got 2 points as well. Then the 4th position, points table, no changes in both sides. They are playing with the same side. Zubaid Akbari, for the very first time in this tournament, is actually going to not posting a target. They are going to chase the target.
There was some good performance yesterday by the bowlers of Speenghar. Faridun Dawood was brilliant, their attack bowler. But what an outstanding performance by Rohul Arab. Took 4 wickets in the over where a neat 19 runs.
See, Javed Ahmed is promoted today. He has already scored 100 runs for his side, and this is his 3rd match, 11 boundaries, 3 big sixes, best with 51. And he was the first man to score a century in this 3rd edition of the tournament. On the other hand, I think one of another very great player is along with him. So Faridun is going to bowl the first over as usual. This is 3 matches for him, 4 wickets so far. And yesterday he bowled the ball of the tournament so far when he cleaned up Khalid Thaniwal.
And if we talk about his last over yesterday, the penultimate over, that was excellent. Changed the game because he given away only 5 runs from that penultimate over, where Rahman Rehano, sit batter, was there as well. So now this man on strike. We see in the stats and scores already scored 100. Khalid Ahmadzai.
So it will be the very first delivery. First 6 overs, power play. 2 fielders are allowed to stand out of the circle. Only 2 fielders. 3rd man. So Faruddin again bowling the 3rd delivery of, I think this is 2nd delivery. Beauty, absolute beauty, beating the outside edge completely.
Yeah, again, a very good delivery. Not give any chance to the batters because there is a huge gap. No one in deep mid wicket and long gone.
Was You talk about all the three matches. 115 was the target in the first match. I'm talking about the morning matches. 117 was the target in the second day. 139 was the target in fourth day. 140 was the target yesterday. So see how many runs will they score today in this match. A very important match for both the sides. Beauty. Oh, that was a very fantastic delivery, but the man wanted to have a reverse cap catch and he dropped it.
Drops an absolute sitter. I think that was Nazif Amiri, I think, the very good fielder of the side. And Rahat Andar has got the second live here. And remember that he has got the live in the previous match as well when Harun Khan took a blinder, but that was a...
Look at the style of this man after taking a wicket. But unfortunately, that was not zoomed up by the cameraman. It was a fantastic delivery. Short pitch one. Wanted to go for a big one and got in the deep.
Excellent variation from Faridun Dawoodze. A slow one this time. And straight to the fielder. Holds on to it. Cage taken after a drop. Cage as well still. Khalid Ahmadzai.
Khater Stanagzai, very impressive. Yesterday he bowled some magnificent deliveries at the end to prevent some beautiful runs as well. You know, if you talk about the field setting again, it's quite same. Talking about the weather, quite pleasant, quite friendly for the cricket matches. Khater. Beautifully played straight to the fielder for no run.
And one thing, Gulhar, is how...
Here is the man that he used to take the wicket in his first or second deliveries. You mentioned one name, Shaheen Afridi. Yes, he used to be, but nowadays he's not able to take the wickets in the first over or first delivery. But today, Faridun always creating the problems for the side. He got a wicket.
The shirt number of Faridun Dawoodze was same as Shaheen Afridi. That's why I mentioned his name. Lately, cut it. Shaheen Afridi. Come on, Gulharis. Support me, please.
Yes, yeah. Why not? You're right. Shaheen Afridi is a good bowler. He was a good bowler. But now, you see, if we talk about his pace, he's not bowling at that pace that he used to bowl. 140, 145. Now it is less than 135. So this changes I have seen in his bowling performances, but he is a very good bowler, great athlete as well. Down the track, wanted to go for a big one. Not a clever shot. Not a good attempt as well by Imran Mir.
Just 57 runs so far for Imran Mir. Not a very good tournament with the bat. Even in this, look to play his favorite shot, but beaten all ends up.
He's not in form in this tournament so far. Lost his wicket, giving a very simple catch to short fine leg 2 times in 3 occasions. Beautifully played this time. There is no need to run, and the ball has crosses the ropes for a boundary. Outstanding shot. Waited for the ball to come. Good footwork and a great result at the end.
I played it beautifully. Imran Mir at the end to get off the mark with a boundary. After 2 overs, 10 for 1.
Speenghar must be happy after having the first blow, very early blow. Under is back to the pavilion, scoring only 4 runs. Wanted to cut that down, beaten again. Well, that's the proper bowling, you know. Whenever you know that the batter is on his back foot, you bowl a lot of the short deliveries, but this time he bowled a full length delivery. Because
Changing his pace and line at length. That's why he's so successful in his bowling inside the power play.
after that victory, the confidence is back.
14 for 1. Very economical so far for Edun Daudze.
That was the appeal for leg before. Height was the factor, otherwise it was a very good appeal. Again wanted to go for a shot. 2 attempts and the wicketry. Keeper drop it. It was not a catch. But I think if he had grabbed that, he would have appealed for it. Look at that. 1, 2, and the ball was dropped.
Muhammad
Not the
Ishaq
catch.
Rahimi is keeping wickets today.
Yes.
Last match was his first and he scored 31 now. He's a match-winning player for Speenghar.
Got international experience under his belt. Yesterday he dropped a catch of same bowler. Third over in progress, last delivery. Beautifully played. A slanting one. The fielder is in pursuit. Will he cut it off? No, sorry to say. That's a boundary. But it was really a great effort. He didn't give that up till the end. And the ball crosses the ropes for another boundary. Look at that timing.
With only the 2 boundaries, the over comes to an end. 8 runs coming from it. And 3 overs gone, 18 for 1. Imran Mir is quite there. Faces 3 deliveries, 4 runs so far. And he will definitely looking for some shots inside the power play. Because Faridun Daud, they have bowled 2 overs. And I think will not come back to the attack for the third on a trot.
Yeah, definitely. As an attacker. This is the biggest 6 of the tournament. What a shot was that one. It's gone for really a big distance. And the ball has thrown by somebody. They are in the ground out of the stadium. It was this much big, you know. Imran Mir, very well done. But Caribbean flavor was behind that shot. One leg was in the air, such like the Caribbean players, Brian Charles Lara, the left-hander, Gordon Greenwich, Kieran Pollard, and a number of the other guys are doing these jobs quite amazingly. Down the track again, over the top of the fielder. This is the third boundary in this over. Nobody can stop this gentleman now.
4, 6 in 4 against Khatar Stanakzai, the young bowler there. I've got a very good first over. Use of the feet, wanted to clear the mid wicket again, but outside edge. And the ball goes for 4 runs.
The boundaries are leaking right now. In this over, that's very expensive over so far. 14 runs. 3 balls has been bowled so far. Wanted to cut it down again. I think it was really a wideish delivery.
A good comeback from Khatar Stanakzai. The width given, but Imran Mir was not ready. It was really outside off. And he misses the line of the ball. But still looking for some good big shots. The intention is quite clear from Imran Mir.
Khater again. Beautifully played. Wanted to go towards the offside. Didn't connect it well. Only a single is taken. Talking about the highest target so far in this tournament, 171, 170, and then 176. 76, I think.
The target was 176.
But the score was 175.
Five
So
on the
correction,
board.
175. 172 was chased down by Messianic. In all the three matches, Messianic was involved chasing these targets. All the four matches, 164 was chased down by them. This time officially played straight down to the throat of the fielder. A simple catch, a practicing catch. And you see Stanigze is enjoying his wicket.
Yeah, very big wicket for him after conceding by Imran Mir, but this time he has got the wicket of Javed Ahmadzai there, and he's happy will take it. That was a well-directed bouncer. Have a look at that, and a slower one as well with the off cutter. And the cutter does the damage here for Amu. Javed Ahmadzai departs for 10 of 13, 33 for 2.
Strike rate is 76.92. He wanted to play it over the top of the fielder, but as you mentioned earlier, it was a slower one, half cutter, and he had no chance. Played it straight to the throat of the fielder, and the catch was taken. It was a very eventful over. Boundary 6, boundary dot ball single wicket. This is Speenghar region won the toss and elected to field. Speenghar for the first time chasing a target here in this tournament. See, Imran is the captain. Javed Ahmadzai is in a very good form. Rahat Andar, good and highly talented boy. Quite a balanced team. If you talk about the batting and if you talk about the bowling, it's quite a balanced team. Number of the great batters, including the most experienced player, Mohammad
Mary and the new batter Tariq Stanigze is there. Abdul Zahoor to bowl his second over. Nicely bowled once again. Wanted to repeat that delivery.
And yeah, that was a very good delivery. A Yorker length again, but very well played at the end by Tariq Stanigze. That was the first delivery that Tariq Stanigze faced. Not conceded any run. Beautiful ball of ACB.
Abdul Zahoor again against the newcomer Tariq Stanigze. A very good throw at a little bit high. If we talk about the three pace bowlers of Speenghar, they're really outstanding. Abdul Zahoor comes in the previous match.
The fifth delivery of the fifth over. 34 on the board. But if you talk about the wickets column, there's too many, 3 wickets they have lost. It will be the last delivery of the fifth over. No changes in the field. Zubaid Akbari must be happy with the performance of his bowlers. Abdul Zahoor this over, wicket, ... Only 1 runs conceded and got a big wicket of the captain, Imran.
Commentators. But before that, let's have a look at the playing 11 of Speenghar. Zubaid Akbari, Zafar Mubin, Mohammad Idris, Mohammad Ishaq, Abdul Zahoor and Akbar Musaze are the very good batting lineup for Speenghar.
Thank you. Khater Stanigze in for his third over. He was very economical in the last game.
Yeah, definitely. That would be the last over of power play. 34 with the loss of 3. If you're talking about Afghanistan, he's really great bowler. Been in very economical, especially in under 19.
Full length this time, but straight to the fielder, Captain Zubair Akbari. Only for a single. New man Ijaz Ahmad on strike now. The first 2. Well bowled. No run this time around.
Yeah, that's 3 more delivery of a power play. Even that wasn't been really perfect for the side of Amo. Just 35 right here on the board. The earlier, they lost 3 wickets. That was not solid. Started for them, but they are trying to utilize their mind and capitalize the situation. So that was a boundary for a youngster, Ijaz Ahmed. Buff left hand batters. So that wouldn't be very typical for the seamers. Look at how he bowls, how he controls. Excellent delivery on the pitch.
Shorter length this time. Beats the diving fielder. Will they come
To Ilda. Tajikistan Exay versus Khateristan Exay. What a combination right here on the spot. You're watching live from Kunduz province. Straight to the fielder. Oh my goodness. He missed the opportunity and going away for the boundary. That was a brilliant shot. Brother to brother. Tough right here. Building. Now they're trying to release the pressure. And that is much needed in this time, that you have to build a partnership. That's very, very important. So that would be changed as well. And bowling, Khateristan has been really superb. If we're talking about Abdul Zahoor's spell, it's such a clever bowling performance so far. He took 1 wicket. And so if you remember that Zahoor belongs to Cunard province, he started his cricket history in a really tough condition and been taken by Abdul Zahoor, and great captaincy so far by Zubair Akbari.
shorter length delivery, tries to pull it, doesn't get the connection that he was looking after, only for a single.
Yeah, definitely he wanted to go for the big shot, but the ball was being really kept low. Straight to the wicket keeper. Isaac Rahimi replaces Mubin Bakhtiar as it's
He's only given away 3 runs. Very, very economical.
I've been doing really great so far. Abdul Zahoor.
Shorter length, pounced on it, and clubbered it for 4 more runs. Ijaz Ahmad, again, boundary number 2 to his name.
Yeah, he just has the ability to hit. Look at the previous delivery. It was a really an extra one, but unfortunately with the extra face, he just fully away to the leg stump and bowled another boundary. That's a brilliant super. Ijaz Ahmad looking very, very good, and intentions are looking very high today.
Good comeback. Better delivery. He has been economical so far, Zahood. But that delivery right there was on the shorter side. Easy pickings for the batsman. 50 for Team Amu. 7 gone, 50 for 3.
With the taking single, 50 comes up for the Amu side. So, been really great. So as I mentioned before that, taking a single in the power play, he bowled very well according to his range ability, and where he given a really tough time. That was a boundary, but the way he was trying to play, that was really superb. A couple of drives, couple of shots we have seen earlier in power play, but as they started in early, it was not better that much as they used to play before. A youngster has been brought like Spinar, a googly master, Nazif Amiri. So definitely he is really best all-rounder even. He can bowl well, can bat well.
Well bowled. Even better feeling of his own bowling. Introduction of spin after 7 overs. That too, Nazif Amiri. Another youngster who has represented Afghanistan in the Under-19 2025 World Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the variations, the way he released the ball. It's given a bit wide of the off stump. So actually he's trying to bowl on the right occasion, on the right part. But you know, the way he bowls, that's really amazing. You know, it's really important to give a tough time to the batter. Look at again the googly one. This time played very well. He was looking to find a gap, but unfortunately he missed the lane there. What a shot that was.
They're looking to put more pressure on Amo. Having taken 3 wickets, they are looking for wicket number 4. Can Nazif Amiri bring about wicket number 4? Shorter length, cut away, Feeler coming around. Will only be a single.
To go for the double, but unfortunately miss. To go for the double, but unfortunately miss the stump there.
He hasn't been on the spot so far, Nazif Amiri. He hasn't been bowling good line and length. He's got to bowl better line and length.
Look at the googly, just missed. It's a bit seen a really good turning there on the wicket right here. I think it's really supporting spinners. As Nazif Amiri continues bowling with very well with the great variations, even though he didn't give extra room to the batter where he could go for the better shot.
There's been a lot on offer for spinners at this ground. But he has only gone for 5 runs. 8 overs done, 55 for 3.
First got a hat-trick ongoing EN National T20 Cup 2026 third edition powered by Super Cola. So been really lucky bowler yesterday. As I mentioned before, that Advocates is totally supporting the spinners right here. They can bowl well with the great reactions, with the great tracks as well. And the way they're pitching the ball to the batter, it is really tough for them in order to go for the big shots. This time it goes for the big appeal, but I think there was nothing. The ball was really getting down the leg side.
Slow-ish delivery, kept low, couldn't get underneath it. There you see.
Yeah, absolutely. But he deserves to appeal at the great bowler. He's putting a pressure right here. We have seen a lot of youngsters being given a chance, and the way they're really providing an opportunity for themselves for their upcoming future.
Another shorter length delivery. pulls it straight to the fielder. He must feel that he missed out on one there. 4 runs given in his first over. Rohul Arab, 9 overs, has taken 8 wickets as well. Young player Rohul Arab with his 5 for yesterday got to 7 wickets. Abdullah Muhammadi also 7 wickets. So great to see 2-3 youngsters there for the length this time by Nazif Amiri. Plays it down the ground only for a single.
Yeah, one of the quality spin-ins, also the fast bowler we have seen giving any kind of opportunity for the batter where they can go for the big shots. What a brilliant bowling performance by the youngster so far we have seen. Wanted to pull it away, but he couldn't control it. Just for single, straight to the fielder, deep mid-wicket region. The fielder was there. However, we are talking about the fielding, that's a really better.
They know that they have lost 3 wickets, but
They've been really cautious so far. They know the value of the wickets right here. The partnership is very important in this occasion. In the circumstances, you have to continue, cut it down for the single. A brilliant hit.
yes,
So far.
they've got to build partnerships. But remember, they are batting both these.
Just 10 runs conceded so far. What a brilliant bowling performance by youngster.
3 overs for both spinners, and they've conceded 14 combined. 10 overs done, 64 for 3.
A short drinks break.
Wickets. But in the next 5 overs, they didn't lose any wicket but scored 30 runs.
Yeah, Rohul Arab continues from the media end for his second over.
He goes for a big one. The fielder is coming around, judging himself. Oh! Touching his ends, and the ball goes out of the bounds. To Faridun. Not that much powerful shot as compared to the previous one.
I think he must be disappointed actually. It was a really easy catch in order to grab on the long on region. For Edun, I would say.
Spot
Even
on. Beautifully.
when you miss the catch, so definitely it creates pressure on your team as well. The team effort is very important. You should be in a match right here. As you mentioned there, definitely we're just thinking that I'm not going to touch with a raw. Yes.
Not a lot of force behind that shot. Only a single is taken. With that single, score moves to 75 with the help of that drop catch. Converted to a 6, 75 on the... That's a very good partnership between these two left-handers. Tariq Stanekzai and Ijaz Ahmed. They're taking their time. Sadat, one of the excellent photo.
He has been targeted in this hour by Ijaz. Definitely they must be looking to go for the big shots. They have been really settled now. 30 score for Ijaz Ahmed on just 23 deliveries. Tariq Stanekzai in another hand, 18 on just 20. That's a really good combination between these two.
2 fours, 2 sixes, 30 of 23. And cuts it down perfectly, but the fielder is out there for only a single run.
Yeah, that's really better for these two youngsters. While they're really taking time and playing for the single and doubles, they're focusing on rotating. So that is much needed in this occasion to build your partnership and put a good total.
Excellent shot. Pulled it, but very simple and a very good decision by Hassan Danish. One of the very experienced umpire. Has been in this circuit for a long time. I think maybe more than 10 years.
And now they're really trying to accelerate that, which is much needed. Look at the partnership has been really built. 54 on just 47 deliveries. What a partnership is so far after losing continuously 3 wickets.
To bowling the 13th over. We are live, and Wali Amir is doing a very good job along with me today.
Thanks.
Stanexay played that to the leg side for a single.
Yeah, exactly. As we were talking about the youngster Abdul Zahoor, even really superb, taking a wicket, given ad runs, 2.1 delivery so far in his spell. What a bowling performance as a youngster. We're watching from the com box. So right now 88 with a loss of 3 on the board right here. So now they're building a partnership. Tariq
Pakistan is very well known for its beauty and very rich culture as well. And if you talk about the hospitality of Afghanistan, that's outstanding. That's marvelous. The people love and enjoy to stay here.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. All at once been known by
Kind of the batting that he plays, he takes his time, then he gets to cut loose at the end. If he scores 40 or 50 more runs, that was a good shot played uppishly. Cut away that one and scored only a single run. Talking about that, players that Nangarhar province has provided to Afghanistan cricket, especially international cricket. I told you about the 2 names you told me about. The ball is racing away towards the deep fine leg, and the ball is gone for a boundary.
with the boundary. Ours comes to an end. Hour number 13, 98 on the board with a loss of 3 right here. I've been really expansive bowling performance by Abdul Zahoor right here. He couldn't got into the rhythm, but he just missed his lane there.
It was the last delivery of the over, finished with the hand player.
He's the part of, I think, the test cricket. They've been in the camp in Nangarhar province.
Down the track, the ball is in there. Just a couple of the bounces straight to the fielder there.
Yeah,
I know a number of the jobs that he has done in ACB, and nowadays he is the coach with Speenghar. Cut it down. The diving fielder is actually lost. Both the left-handers are.
left arm orthodox bowler, the captain Zubaid Akbari himself.
Cuts it down and cuts it down very well. Again, a delivery that straight away that was played towards the.
Already from, host province as well. Like, Rahmanullah Gurbas, Mujibur Rahman, Dawlat Zadran.
The great Nowroz Mangal.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to say Ubaid, Naweed, and many players. But we have only one player from, 2 players, I think, from Kunduz province, Abdul Hadi Salarzai. And also
Game. Football, volleyball, and free fight. These are the rest of the games that are very popular here. Leg gully. The man is standing in that position, looking for a high lofted shots. The 15th over. Beautifully played. The ball is in there. Chance for the 2 fielders. Oh!
my goodness, Mr. Harris. Can you believe that?
Faridoon again, he dropped the catch. Yes, no, no, yes. The captain and him was running behind the ball. At the end, that was the call of Faridoon who let it down. Look at that.
Unbelievable. Nobody can believe that. It was to be taken. But by the way, if you could say that was a really long
Winning piece of running. And great dive to save his side, to save his skin.
Oh my goodness. I think he hurt himself. It was a bit quick through, but he just missed. What a brilliant running between the wicket. Look at. Step up and try to play it very well. And a shot, the fielder was really quick and just missed the stump.
A very vacant area. A fantastic delivery was bowled. First, the batsman actually changed his mind this time. And he bowled a fantastic delivery. A dot one as well, Abdul Zahoor. A promising one. His bowling is last over of his spell. 21 runs conceded, 1 run taken. Captain of the team. Captain of the team wants to, use him early.
Delivery of his spell. What a brilliant bowling. But if you look in other hand, what a combination. Ijaz Ahmed just scored 40 there and 32 for Tariq Istanakzai. And in a really tough, in a pressure time.
Over the top and the ball.
It's only twin army. These two guys are really doing great. Ahmad and Ijaz Ahmed and Tariq Istanakzai. In a pressure time, they came and really took time. That was much needed for the side. And just because of that, they put a great total on the board ride. So even though it's not easy to play, Mr. Harris in the pressure time, there will be change in comp box as well. The two.
Three boundaries so far for Tariq Istanakzai. One runs added to the total.
And struggling to find the middle now. Both of these players, they've been there for the majority of the innings, and yet they're finding it hard to middle the ball. Only 4.2 overs remaining now. Something needs to happen.
Rohola Arab bowling full length deliveries again and again against these two. Or looking for big shots, yet not get the opportunity to free his arms and go for some big shots. Catch was not counted there. Muhammad Wasim Akram. Faridun Dawood said 2 overs, 13 runs. He's got a wicket and again.
Throughout this tournament, not only in this game, 2.1 overs, 1 for 14 to his name. Young Faridun Dawodzai.
Mohammad Riaz, as we talk about his performance so far, 4th match, 36 runs.
They're starting to show aggression now. Only for a single though.
Played straight for just a single there. Mohammad Riaz, and both of them still dealing with 1 and 2s. Credit to all the Speenghar bowlers, not give any room to the batters to go for some big shots. fifth delivery of the over. 17 in a wicket for Faridun. Only a chance to get one more runs.
They're finding it so hard to...
In a miss. Just 5 runs. 5 single from the over. 17 over bowled. 1, 2, 4 for 4.
And with that, the struggle continues for these two batsmen. The newcomer and the one who has been there for a long time.
Saeed Shirzad, Fahim Qasimi, the left in our right arm bowlers. And good combination too. Here is the final over for Rohul Arab. Tariq Stanagzai is on 44 of 39. Muhammad Riaz faces 3 deliveries, scored 2 runs. Long on in, long off in place. Deep mid wicket. High up in the air. Lovely connection for 6 runs by Muhammad Riaz. Excellent execution of that shot. Wow! 2 in 2. What a 6. Beautiful connection again by Muhammad Riaz. Muscled away. Excellent hitting.
Sweet sound of the bat this time around. 6 number 105th in the tournament. 6 number 2 for Muhammad Riaz in the innings. That is exactly what Team Amoon needed. And he has joined the party.
They need that kind of a hitting. It didn't play it by the 2 batters in the middle. 5. Muhammad Akram comes in, and the player who's out is Javed Ahmad Zai, the opener. Here is another very good smasher of the ball, Muhammad Akram. And in this match, he will play the role of a finisher over the last 2 overs. Straight away off the mark. Takes the strike for the next over. 100 in delivery. He bowled to Khalid Tanewal and got his wicket yesterday. Now second delivery. Oh, nicely played.
Shot. Fantastic. He finally connects one. And with that big 6, he brings up his half century. Again, it seems to be. He is electrifying in the field, young Nazif Amiri. So good. And he's everywhere.
Nicely done. Need that kind of fielding. And the final over not to allow them, because batsmen were looking for 2 there. 15 coming from it. 19 gone. 153 for 5. They would be so happy if they get 2.
Up in there. Not exactly timed well. Nazif Amiri under it, and he spells one. Just as I was praising him, have I praised him a lot more than I should have? He drops one and...
Only a single. It will sit better. Tariq Stanagzai is on strike. 4 more deliveries. 5 already from the over.
That was drop catch number 5 of the innings.
Excellently played that one as well. And good fielding. Nearly Tariq Stanagzai lost his wicket. Another dive to save him. But he was lucky that the ball didn't hit on the stumps. The stumps. Akbar Musaze was the fielder. For Mahri, a slower one, fuller one. And 2 runs at the end.
has been an innings of struggle for a few of the batsmen who batted for a longer period. I believe they should have been able to middle the ball a lot better because they had been there for so long. If you ask me, 28 of 18. Bowling card there, Faridun Daoudzai, who ended up being somewhat expensive. First 2 overs were very good. 1 wicket to him, 1 for Khatir Stanekzai, who was also expensive. 1 for Abdul Zahoor, very good and economical. 3 overs for Nazif Amiri, none for 20.
That's another beautiful shot by Javed Ahmed Zay for 4 runs. A very good 4 runs, and then a big 6 on the bat of Imran Mir. 1 leg in the air, that's beautifully connection. And then outside edge for 4 more runs. And that is a second wicket. Imran Mir surprised by that kind of a delivery. Nazifullah Amiri with the catch. Abdul Zahoor, that was a brilliant delivery of the innings. Have a look at this again. And then coming down the track straight, a very good catch diving forward. Khatir Stanekzai. That was another wicket. Muhammad Akram comes in the final 2 overs with that good 6 and another drop opportunity. Oh, for the next innings, it's EN National T20 Cup 2026 powered by Super Cola. We'll have an innings break there. And after 10 or 15 minutes, we will come back.
لوړ هدف 100 او 4 فیته ټاکل کیږي په دې کې لوی لاس بیا د تاریخ ستانکزي چې راغی په وکټ باندې سټی وکړه وخت یې واخیسته او په 43 توپونو 43 شپږیزې په مدد سره یې 52 منډې جوړې کړلې او خپلې لوبډلې لپاره یو دفاعي حالت غوره کړ چې دغه حالت به د دوی لپاره په راتلو پچونه کې ثابت شي. ستانکزي ستړي مه شئ، مبارکي درته وایم واقعا چې بیا هم خپل ځان ثابت کړ، په زړه پورې توپوهنه مو ترسره کړله. راغلی په وکټ د سټی وکړه، راز په څه کې و چې دغسې ډېر ښه ولوبېدلې او 50 زرې جوړه کړه.
سلامونه احترامات نیکیلې تاسو ته ټولو قدرمنکو لیدونکو ته یقینا که تاسو ګورئ سهار کې لږ څه ستونزمن دي چې تاسو ګټې بالینګ کوئ نو بیټسمینانو لپاره ستونزمن دي. همدا چې کوچ صاحب ما ته پلان راکړ چې ته لاړ سه، هغه ته زما خامي معلومه ده، ما ته هغه معلومه ده چې څنګه مطلب توپ اچونه کوي، نو یو بل سره ښه پوهېدو بلدو سره نو زما لپاره په ژوند کې اول ځل ډېر ښه او یو جالبه صحنه وله. خدای وکړي چې لیدونکو ته خوند اخیستی.
ستا لپاره به نه هېرېدونکې شیبه وه.
بالکل بالکل په ژوند کې داسې شیبې کله کله راځي انسان لپاره ډېر خوښونکي او ډېره خوښي وربخي.
بله ډېر ښه. 140 ټارګېټ ټاکل شوی دی، هدف مناسب ښکاري. فکر کوئ چې دفاع به کړی شي؟
بالکل که تاسو ګورئ زموږ سره ماشاءالله ډېر ښه بالینګ لاین اپ ده، دې کې موږ سره سینر لوبغاړي دي، موږ همیشه همدغسې دفاع کړې ده، نو کوشش به هم دی چې انشاءالله نن هم هماغسې څنګه چې تېرو 2 لوبو کې موږ ښه توپ اچونه کړې همدغسې یو ځل بیا دغه ټیم لپاره ښه توپ اچونه وکړو او دغه لوبډله پرېنږدو چې د هدف ته ځان ورسوي.
انډیویژولي یوازې ځان سره کله درته وایم کله کله چې ورک شي رانه ولې
درځه تاسو ته هم ستړی مه شئ. زما خو مسؤلیتونه ډېر دي میدان کې، خپل هغې نه خبرې چې هم پلور کې یم د لوبغاړو میلمنو ته د میلمه ما راوست که زه نه وی نو تا ته میلمه څوک راوسته.
یاره دا دې واقعیت همدا دی. اریان صاحب په هره برخه کې موږ سره همکاري کوي. څنګه وه لوبه تر اخره تعقیبوي؟
بالکل امو لوبډله که وګورو مناسب هدف په طارق هم خپلو خبرو کې ویلې شپږ رنزه شاټ یو که نو د مناسب هدف هم د سپینغر لوبډلې ته ورکړی. وبه ګورو 140 ټارګېټ نه نو د سپینغر توپوهنې لاین هم ډېر اوږد دی. زبید اکبري تر څنګ یې نوی ځوان لوبغاړی خانو خپلواک چې په کورنۍ کرکټ ډېر ښه لوبېدلی دی.
اریان صاحب کو تا کتلي په ویشتنځای باندې ډېری موږ داسې فکر کوو لومړی سیالو ته په کتو باندې چې توپ اچوونکو سره مرسته سره، خو نه هغسې نه ده. که بیټر لږ څه سټای وکړي، وخت واخلي، دی کولی شي سیده ولوبېږي، کراس ډېر ژر لاندې شي، نو کولی شي ښې منډې جوړې کړي. لکه نن چې موږ تاریخ ستانکزی وکته، تېره ورځ موږ ادم خان وکته، اجاز احمدزی مو وکته، یعنې دغه لوبغاړي دي خالد تڼیوال چې دوی وکټ ویشتنځای مطالعه کړی دی، له هغه نه وروسته بیا خپلې توپوهنې ته ادامه ورکړې.
همدغسې نادرځای که وګورو دغې ټورنمنټ کې کې تر د مخکخ منډه جوړونکی لوبغاړو په لیست کې دی، لومړی نمبر دی. او په بالینګ کې بیا که وګورو هولا عرب دواړه د سپین غر لوبډلې لوري دي. نو د سپین
مقابل ټیم بالران د خپل برید لاندې راولي، هغوی د خپل بیټینګ څخه متاثره کړي، بیټ څخه متاثره کړي. دا هم یو کمال دی چې ته کله شروع کې راځي د بیټر په وړاندې، ته د توپ اچوونکي پر وړاندې ته ډاډه لوبېږي، فرنټ فوټ مخکې راځي لوبېدنه ترسره کوي. تاسې کتلي چې هغه ته کوم توپونه چې راتله په هر ځای کې چې به ته توپ راغی بیټ ته به ده به هماغه ایریا ته لېږه د باونډرۍ لپاره. په آن سایډ باندې موږ ته په اپ سایډ باندې سټرایډ مخامخ او لانګ اپ کې
دران چې تېره ورځ 4 وکټې ورکړي، 19 منډې یې ورکړي په 4 اورو کې. یو ښه توپ اچوونکی دی، ځکه د دغه مرحله عرب څخه دویم توپ اچوونکی چې په دغه ټورنمنټ کې ښې لوبې ترسره کړي دي. نو که وګورو عظیم زدران هم ورسره سپینر بل توپ اچوونکی دی. نو د دغو لوبډلې لوبغاړي توپ اچوونکي لین هم ډېر ښه دی د امو لوبډلې. او بل لور ته که وګورو د سپین غر لوبډله هم ښه بیټینګ تا یادونه وکړه. زوبی د سپین غر لوبډلې بیټینګ لین هم اوږد دی او تر څنګ بیا د امو لوبډلې سره ښه بالینګ دی. نو یو ښه مقابله به وي.
بلې په دې هیله چې همدغسې د کرکټ دوه طرفه سیالي ترسره شي او خوند ترې واخلو. زه د کمنټري باکس په طرف
City of Kunduz Province, Afghanistan. Welcome to everyone, all of the fans and spectators around the globe. This is a third edition of. So for the opening pairs, and we're talking about another hand Amo. 3 matches for Zubayd Akbari. He's their top scorer, even though in the last season as well. And this season as well, 128 for him. What a phenomenal batter. Looking like a rising star for Afghanistan, and also a great prospective. Brilliant and amazing with the front foot and back foot work. What a talented player he is. 3 matches for Syed Shirzad, 4 wickets. What a brilliant 3-4, 24 with the best. Here we go for the first ball of the second inning. With a very quick runs. Chance to be run out. Direct hit. It could be really, really tough. Giving a... Oh, got it. That would be the first damage to the region of Speenghar. So most welcome, Mr. Shafiullah.
Thank you very much. That was not needed. Green light is not on. The red one means that Zubayd Akbari, you can go to the pavilion. So frustration. Because he lost his wicket.
So the new batter. Yeah, we were talking about Zubayd Akbari. I think, Mr. Shafi, that was not need. In this kind of occasion, there is no need to go for the runs. You know that the fielder is there and you're in the circle playing. The fielders are really inside the circle. So you have to be very cautious. And you have to be really calm and you never lose your passion. So that was the reason that he really encouraged himself in order to get runs. But unfortunately, he couldn't reach at the time. And that was a great fielding by the Ammo region fielder.
Oh, for...
He's right on the spot. He seems to be really better now. He has to take a responsibility. As the captain has gone back to without scoring, talking about Zubayd Akbari. Unlucky player. Yes, we were talking about that he's a top in ongoing tournament right here, and especially in scoring.
Huge appeal from the wicketkeeper, but not supported by the fielders and bowlers. No one was entrusted apart from the wicketkeeper. Yeah, definitely Zubayd Akbari, the one who lost his wicket on run out. That was not needed. They are very near to the fielder, and you're the top scorer of the team in the tournament, and leading the side as well. You have to.
Pressure is on. Even as we have seen early with the first ball, they've been pressure. The pressure has been taken. They have really done a big mistake. In this kind of occasion, you don't have to go earlier. There was another chance, just missed the stumps. Point a region fielder been really superb. Overall, Shafi, we are talking about the decoration of fielding of Ammo region. It has been really superb, you know, while they're just playing in a really an attacking mood right here. I've been really comfortable. No hesitations ever we have seen so far. You know, the 5 delivery has been done inside the circle.
So far, very good fielding.
In pressure, the pressure is on. Look at, actually, unintentionally hit. Actually, he didn't want it to go to hit that, but we can say that, you know, without any kind of reason, Zafar backs to the pavilion as well after scoring 4. Must be disappointed in this occasion, even though he made a mistake. He shouldn't do this. He shouldn't have gone to hit like that. Look at that last delivery, how he has got back to the pavilion. Actually, he wanted to go, but been really double-minded in the end. And that was the reason, been really given simply catch. Second wicket has down. Big loss for the Speenghar region right now.
That was all about the variation of Said Shirzad. Why he missed the trick there? Because that was a slower delivery. He want to go for a big shot. He want to clear the mid-wicket. Waiting for that quick delivery, pacey, but at the end, slow delivery, the off-cutter has offered to him. A new batter will join, but these two will feel the pressure here.
It's been really a superb and brilliant bowling performance by youngster. It's been really superb. Suleiman Khan and early Salam Khan, correction. Look at the previous innings of as he played well, but now he given chance again. Full in delivery, just guided to the leg stump, just for a couple of runs. Been really quick in the
19 squad bowler. And I've seen us bowling against Zimbabwe in the Tri-Nation Series. He's very good with the outswing deliveries. And here, this is a T20 cricket. You should focus on your variation line and length more than a conventional swing and deviation. Nicely bowled. Much better length in line. And there's the length in line they have to focus on to bowl. No chance this time for Muhammad Idris. The new batter is Akbar Musaze. In this match, he is playing in top order because they need to build a partnership and beside that go for some shot as well.
Yeah, he's a really big muscle guy, but let's see. I think another chance to be run out. That's a quicker one, but that was a equally quick runs as well. That's much needed, you know, if they want to put the pressure. So they should take a single and double. They should use their mind. As we know that cricket is a game of mind right here. So look at the previous one. He just guided there.
Yes, in Walimir this time the call was right because that was call of Akbar Musaze, was safely in, and on the non-strike his end the stumps was too far away. Just 33 runs, not good performance so far from Akbar Musaze. The best is 20.
Talking about his bowling performance, as we have seen in under 19, the way he bowled in the higher stage, so that would have been really superb. And where he has shown a typical talent, and that is the reason that he's recently playing a national 20 and 30 edition in Kunduz province. Chance to be taken, been missed. Oh, unbelievable right here. A lucky boundary for the batter. Akbar Musaze seems to be gone, but look at the chance. Just missed. He must be disappointed with the fielding. I think finally he dropped well. He did a great effort in the end, but he couldn't. That is the first boundary. Off the mark with a boundary. The big man Akbar Musaze with the great muscles.
First boundary for him in off the mark. And this time, what a shot. Lovely plate.
Strike rotation is very important, you know. At sensible cricket should be played by them if they want to chase down this total 164. So I'm talking about, to Mohammad Idris and Asim Musazai. Look at match number 9, playing 11. Zubayd Akbari and Zafar Mohammad Idris, the big man Asim Musazai. Brilliant wicketkeeper Mubin Bakhtiari. Saak is one of the phenomenal.
Line in length. Missing the line. The discipline of his bowling. Because he's tried to execute great deliveries in the first power play. Lovely shot. Find the gap and wait and see for the fielder. Yes, he collected that before the boundary line and 2 more runs.
Look at this is what I was talking about. It creates double-minded, especially the bowlers. Like when he comes from the right angle and then for the legs, right arm better and left arm better. So that is the fact. Right here we have seen 2 wides there. So the pressure automatically builds when you are just giving a wides, then singles and doubles. So then you've been really dispatched on the moment.
Syed Shirzad will come from that fuller deliveries to good length delivery was short pitch. That's why he missed the line again. And here is another wide, 3 wides already. And he bowled only 1 delivery in this over.
Yeah, look at the composure as well. And everybody just watching the bowler. Look at the previous one. That was down the leg side. Given another wide. So that is the good comeback, by the way.
Was not executed the ball he wanted. That's why he went for a slower one there. A respect shown Mohammad Idris. Not want to go for a cut shot or a big shot down the ground there. Current run rate is now 8 in the power play to put a lot of pressure. And the job for the Speenghar batter is these 2 to be at the crease at the end of that power play as well.
Yeah, full the lane delivery, but been really in the end, been bowled well, slower. He been really nice. This is the quality of his bowling, especially with the lower one was slow and change of pace. Even with the left arm, when you bowl on a different variation to make the batter double-minded, so that's really important. And that should be right here. What a bowling so far, but sometimes he misses his line there.
At the end, he batted so well with 25 runs. Here, West Indies set a target of more than 300.
Yeah, they have a great combinations with Aftab Alam.
Akbari in the very first delivery of that innings. Really unfortunate for him. Muhammad Idris and Akbar Musaze now looking for a very good partner. Early introduction of Azim Zadran there. But he's bowling very well in every pace. When you...
So if he takes time or if he stays for a couple of more hours, so definitely he can be one in army there. There is no need for the rush. There is no need to be hurry.
11 of 7. Have a look at that fielding. The throw was wide. keeper does well, but
Quick single has been taken by Akbar Musazai. Umpire review. They're checking either he is run out or just safe. 12 dots in this inning so far. The power play has been really superb by the Ammo region. Been fielded.
19 quick runs from Imran and 17 from 9 deliveries from Akram. And now in the replay, 27 for 2. And Salam Khan once again introduced to the bowling. Fahim Qasimi is not there today with them. A good line in length once again by Salam Khan. 10 from his first over.
Our number 5 in power play continues. As you mentioned that Fahim is not playing. Finally, it was in good line. Hits on thigh pad. It was a high. He deserves to appeal. But there was no opportunity to be lagged before. What a brilliant bowling so far by youngster. Boom, boom. What a hit. Look at the power behind. Muzzles of Akbar Musazai.
No one in the deep mid wicket, but he made that so well. Excellent shot from the main with power. Akbar Musazai. Slower this time, driven straight to the fielder for just a single. Muhammad Idris 9 of 12. He's a little bit struggling there.
Yeah, good comeback by Salam Khan. He bowled well on the right.
Well, and building partnership. Salam Khan replacing Fahim Qasimi, who's got 6 wickets in the total.
If we talk about the fielders, 4 fielders right in the offside. Very well played, a defensive shot offered.
A pioneer of domestic cricket.
Long off is called in the circle. The fielder from just mid on is sent to long off region.
Straight to the fielder's hands. Wideish.
So one of the another fielder is sent there to the sweeper region. Actually, this is outstanding field setting by Imran. The power play is finished. Called batting power play. Play conditions tell us the 2 fielders are allowed to stay out of the circle during the first 6 overs. The fast ball excellent. It has been outstanding throughout this tournament. Again, some changes in the field. That's the first appearance for Said Hashmi for Ramu region. A debutant bowling. Good finish, great releasing. Only a single is taken straight to the fielder. Akbar Musazai. Officially played straight to the fielder. Good running, great running. Really good piece of running between the...
Idris is somewhat struggling now. 11 or 15 to him. His partner is having a chat with him, and that chat must be about...
Too much to the teams.
5 singles of the over so far. A good delivery to end the over with. 51 for 2 after 7.
Ships in progress. Some lovely shots we have seen. And that was the very first wicket time. Good delivery to start to settle his fielders. And this is a very proper time, you know, to do what
The introduction of Hafiz Zadran, the leg spinning Zadran, who took 4 wickets in his last game. Fantastic outing for him that time around.
get a single is taken. The fielder came around, fielded well. Now the left-hander, Muhammad Idris, has already
Shorter of length. He needs to be a bit fuller than that. Well bowled. That is a lot better. Bringing the batsman onto his front foot. 3 in that over of Hafiz Zadran. Economical as usual. 54 for 2 hours.
good innings. But unfortunately, they were not able to cross the finish line.
I don't know. We'll wait and see.
It's not hamstring. The ball hit his toes there. It was a very perfect yorker. But good decision at the end by the umpire, not given out. I do remember way back in 1992 when Brian Lara was quite a young guy. He was scoring 88 runs against Pecky. Number of the crowd is sitting there. Working day, morning time. So you can find a lot of the fans in their jobs, in their offices, on their jobs as well. The one beautifully played it. The fielder is coming, feeling it well. 1 more to the total. Full toss, a juicy full toss, played it very well there. Just relying on a single, not going for the second one.
To come back for a second.
2 more to Muhammad Idris. He is also a very good hitter of the ball. But now he's taking his time. He wanted to go for a big one. Appeal. I think it is a leg by. Is that ball high and handsome for 6 more?
This is exactly what I was talking about. Hafiz Zadran, the leg spinner. He took 4 wickets in the last game, but inside these first 2 overs, he has been very short. He has been bowling short of length deliveries. He is got to look to pitch it up.
Another 6 from the bat of Akbar Musaze. Excellent batting performance so far by this man. Wanted to rotate the strike, and that's the best way of playing a big innings. Still 2 balls to come. To finish the 10th over, and there will be drinks.
Another good delivery. Good comeback after being smashed for a big 6. 2 dots on the trot.
Still 1 ball. 90 to get of 61 balls. They have 8 wickets in their hand. They can do it. He goes for another one. Same shot, same position, same result. It's an excellent shot, but that was further bigger than the previous one. Ten hour comes to an end. 80 on the board for loss of 2. We have drinks here. We will be back after exactly 5 minutes. Signal
Welcome back after short drinks break.
Excellent partnership between these two guys. Doing amazing job. From the top of his pads, he played that one to the deep mid-wicket region. A single is taken.
'81 on the board with the loss of 2 right here after the break. Asif Musaze. Sorry, correction.
Akbar Musaze.
Akbar Musaze, yeah, the brilliant one away for a half century.
He's away. Oh, full toss. I think it's a no ball, but meanwhile he has completed his half century.
What a brilliant knock. A fantastic innings by the youngster, upcoming star, Akbar Musaze. AB Musaze really shown his talent right here. What a phenomenal 50 comes up.
Coaches must be happy with the performance of this young man. A powerful striker of the ball, a full toss.
Yeah, definitely. Look at the previous one. It was been really high. Given one of the great talented for the side of Speenghar region. Here is a free hit. Here we go.
Made a lot of room, smashed that ball straight to the fielder. Great effort in the deep. A very outstanding effort to save 3 runs for the team. The man standing towards the long on region.
Yeah, full in delivery, been really superb. Wanted to go for the big shot, but in meanwhile he couldn't maintain. Look at the previous one. Wanted to go to the straight one, but
Left-hander wide one is now facing. Actually, this left and right hand combination makes the header for the captain, Imran. And that's
partnership for them. It's not even easy, but typically tough in this kind of when you lose your wicket. Look at from this angle. You wanted to go to the really big one, but the good.
Oh, what a perfect delivery. Beauty. Pitch of a delivery. But right now the square umpire is indicating that it's a no ball. It's a no ball because of the field setting.
I've been introduced. I've been really super with the bat early in the morning. This time really carried away to the deep extra while the fielder was there. Just for the
Target. This is Ehsan Danish, one of the very experienced umpire. Oh my gosh, I think he has put down the catch. It was traveling really fast.
he strapped it.
Another left arm orthodox from the other end. They see the need for left armers now. Azim Zadran in for his 3rd over. A single.
And here is another great innings of Akbar Musaze.
Well played on the back foot for a single. Great cricketing awareness. A 6 followed up by a single. Strike rotation is what I've been talking about so much. And that is exactly what you get to see from Akbar Musaze. A vital innings for his team. Laid down the leg side by Ishaq Rahimi, only for a single.
A good cricket, Asif Musaze. Right after hitting for big shots. He's waiting for the low deliveries. Not go for every delivery on the pads as well. Again and played for a single. Last delivery. Can Mohammad Ishaq joins the party with a boundary or 6.
Not a good over in terms of partnership with his
fellow bowler at the other end comes down the ground, will only be a single.
Most sixes so far. Haroon Khan has smashed 8 sixes so far in this tournament. Akbar Musa 8 sixes. Ijaz Ahmed 7 sixes. And talk about Najibullah Zadran. A Tarzan player has smashed 6 sixes so far. Akbar Zaze from nowhere. He's came in great form and scored 67 off 38 balls. Very well played, straight to the fielder.
Yeah, Tariq Stanek have been really phenomenal, especially in early in the.
Back to the spinner. And right now, Akbar Musa is doing a great job. He's smashing the ball quite easily and quite amazingly. Made a lot of room this time. The ball is gone. It's gone right in the park for the maximum. Not from bat of Akbar Musa. This time it was Muhammad Ishaq.
Yeah, definitely 113 sixes so far in this tournament. As you mentioned, this time Muhammad Ishaq capitalized. Look at a flighted one underneath.
Gone 118 on the board for loss of 3. 46 needed of 36 balls.
You know, before in the first over, Tariq just given 3 runs, now 10 runs. So been a little bit expansive. But still he's a wicket less. 118 on the board right here with a loss of 3. 14 hour has gone, 6 hours are remaining until runless Muhammad Ishaq and AB Akbar Musaze. So definitely they can do better.
So far in this tournament, we talk about the most fours. Khaled Taniwal is actually leading that. And this is the dugout. A very happy dugout. Registered 2 points yesterday. And now they are on the driving seat to win this match again. Slower one. Back of his hand. Played it very well, going back for the second.
Yeah, that's a really sensible cricket so far, as we were just talking about, like that. They're really acknowledging innings is a slower ball. They're really trying to hit on that.
That will be easy peasy for them to win this match. Walk in the park. But right now they're looking just only to rotate the strike, and this is a very great way to chase down that target of 164.
Yeah, that's a really fantastic for both of them. Even they are still in pursuit of chasing.
But great fielding by the captain. Not that much happy after posting a very good target on this pitch, 164. Still a ball to come. .123 for loss of 3. I think it was the last ball. So the over comes to an end. Now 30 more deliveries. The spinner is introduced.
Yeah, 14 over has come to an end. The most experienced umpire is Sanullah Danish. I think they're asking there is some miss-up. I think it happens like so. Our number 15 has come to an end, but I think there is a problem as well. But let's see what is going to be happen. They're asking either the one ball is Sadiq Maroof and Safiullah Shinwari.
Thank you so much. There's the comparison between phases.
A fine single, easy one for Muhammad Ishaq.
.39 needed of 28 deliveries. An easy chase unless there's a twist in the tail. Walks back, tries to hit it far away.
He's walking back to the pavilion there. The wicket they will take, a good wicket for Amu. All the dugout appreciate his inning. And he raises bait. A very good innings to remember and to get the motivation from it. Shaukat Zaman, who played a very good knock. He comes in place of Rohola Arab as an impact player. Ihsanullah Danish, the on-field umpire, signal that 108 runs for him in this tournament. 44 is the best. 6-4 in 6 sixes with a strike rate of 142. Good performance and a great performer for Speenghar this year.
Another experienced domestic player, Shaukat Zaman. Shoulder length down the leg side. Call is 2. They won't be able to come back for another run.
Now he needed from 25. A good over from Azim Zadran. The final over of his spell. A 3 was expensive, but in this over he has got a wicket as well, not given away a lot of runs. And this single will end the over number 16. 128 for 4. 36 from the last 4 overs. Shaukat Zaman is new to the crease, and they have Said Shirzad, the experienced fast bowler with variation, leg cutter and off cutters. Let's see, he introduced right here to 17 overs. And Shaukat Zaman, he's a great classical player. A fielding to start here, long on and long off in place. Deep mid wicket and deep square leg. In one fielder, deep in extra cover. Inside the circle. Short fine leg. Gully. Short point end. Cover in play as the skipper himself. Straight to bowler. Excellent delivery to start with.
Syed Shehzad back into the attack as they're looking to take a few wickets here to put Speenghar under more pressure. Played it late between those two fielders for very valuable runs. 32 of 22 needed now.
No change in the fielding. There could be change in his line and length. Would be from Said Shirzad. This time play to extra cover for 2 more runs. Great batting again from a batter in form, Shaukat Zaman. To mid off. Great delivery once again with pace, inbounds, surprise. Shaukat Zaman there, now 20 deliveries remaining to chase down the 30 runs.
This can get interesting. If he bowls these 2 dot deliveries, they will need 10 runs per over. Can he bowl 2 dot deliveries to finish the over with? I believe this will go down to the last delivery. shoulder length. Good, very good, fantastic bowling.
A great comeback after that boundary in 2 runs. 2 back-to-back dots. And very important at this stage. I've already talked about his bowling and hits. He has variation, pace on and off deliveries. And once again, a deep square leg comes inside the circle. Change in the fielding of every balls by Said Shirzad.
An extra fielder in the circle now. They're trying to stop that single. Run out chance. Fantastic bowling, good planning, and equally well backed by the fielder there.
6 runs from that over. 30 now is the equation of last 3 overs. 10 from every over. Muhammad Isaac is still there along with Shaukat Zaman. The question is who will bowl that over? What are the options with Imran Mir? He has only 1 over after that by Said Shirzad.
.28 needed of 17 deliveries now.
Salam Khan to bowl the second delivery. This time great batting.
Run out.
Not throw the ball because there's no backup. And batters are really eager to get the chance and get more runs and extra runs. 27 from 16. Amo needs that over to bowl perfectly by Salam Khan.
Go back and reload. Let's go. Full length delivery, straight down the ground. Fielder coming around will only be a single. Fumble. They won't be going for run number 2.
A quiet over so far for Amo in Salam Khan. It was in the slot, but great commitment shown by the fielder. A little fumble, but if they go for run, they might lose the wicket.
With Isaac Rahim and Shaukat Zaman at the crease, this should be an easy chase. Shot down the leg side. Only for a single. But it is going to get interesting. And it will get a lot more interesting if they lose these 2 batsmen. Then we will have a say. Then Amu will have a say.
The over of the runs required 23, balls remaining 12. Said Shirzad there again busy with fielding setup, and he himself sitting at fielding a very important over. This one 23 runs. How many will he lift for the final over?
I think Amu will love to see 15 more required in the last over. Here we go. Short and delivery, pulled away, fielder under it, dropped. Very slow to get to the ball, and thus, in doing so, he drops that. And that fielder right there has been called inside the circle. I don't think that's a great move because Shehzad bowls a lot of short deliveries. Will he go fuller this time? Outside off stump. Fielder there, only one bounce to Hafiz Zadran. And with that, there's another single added to the total. 20 now required of 10.
Now they need 2 runs from every delivery. 12 is the asking rate. And once again, very good bowling performance, Syed Shirzad. On every ball, he changes field and have a chat with the skipper.
Deep mid wicket, deep long on, long off, deep extra cover, and deep point as well. Oh, outside edge, gone for 4.
Free by Syed Shirzad, but very lucky for Speenghar.
They want the batsman to hit it to the offside. They're forcing them to hit it to the offside. So a very offside packed field. 2 inside the circle on the offside, 3 outside the circle. 16 now required of 9 deliveries. Can he get a wicket here? Well played. Down the ground. Wide-ish long on there. Only for a single. 15 now required of 8. Beg your pardon. Long off. I'm lost a little bit because of the excitement here.
15 from 8 deliveries now. Not very easy. Syed Shirzad is bowling too well. 8 runs from his 4 delivery, but unlucky for him that boundary conceded. Will he bowl a Yorker there or a slower one?
Up in the air, straight down the ground is 6 runs. That makes it a lot easier for Spin.
Final over.
8 runs required of the last 6 deliveries. Last 6 legal deliveries. Who will bowl the last over? Can Amu defend 8 in the last over? Or will Speenghar come out victorious? They should come out victorious. Next match, live from Kunduz, Afghanistan. Bandi Amir against Bust.
A 2 experienced skipper who played for the national side of Afghanistan for a long time. Najibullah Zadran boast against Hazratullah Aziz Bandi Amir. Last over 8 runs. Isak is on strike. 31 in his previous inning in the last match here. He also played a very good knock. But they need 8 more runs to get. Saeed Hashimi. 1 wicket for him, 29 runs from his 3 overs.
Important question. Can he defend 8 runs? I know it's a tough ask, but can he do it? Yorker and delivery. They are aiming for 2 there. Good fielding. Will only stick with 1.
32 is a partnership of 22. 7 from 5. Not a bad delivery. A good one to start the over. But they'll be happy with the dot delivery. Slower one. Great thinking. Wicketkeeper missed that opportunity. Third delivery. Saeed Hashimi against Shaukat Zaman. Another good delivery. Now 6 of 3. This match is getting entrusted here. Appeal for run out there. And the batter looks short of the crease. That's why players were really interesting. But that is a chance for them to give some advices to the young men to hold the nerves at the final over. Nothing wrong with the front foot. Run out check. And at this stage, Amo will be very happy if they get a wicket. Muhammad Ishaq is on strike. Directed there. And the umpire will find.
Bat is still in the air. That is not so professional. Lack of game awareness and lack of professionalism there. Shaukat Zaman departs.
Very lazy there. Looking at the fielder. And that is not good. Shaukat Zaman departs. In more difficult and bad for Speenghar is that runs is not counted as well. Between the senior players of the team, also the skipper.
6 needed of 2 deliveries with the new batsman on strike. Nazif, the young man Amiri. Can he smash one out of the park? Goes back, straight down the ground. Will it be a 4? Fielder coming around, will only be a single. Ishaq Rahimi is not interested in taking 2. He wasn't interested in taking that second run. He wants to finish this one. Can he do it? He is very capable of doing that, but 5 needed of 1 delivery now.
He denied the second runs. It hits so hard. Straight down the ground. The fielder does really, really well. Ijaz Mary there. Imran Mir. All of them getting something very interesting just to defend that 5 runs from the last delivery.
A hurdle before the last delivery of the game. Deep extra cover. Long on, long off. Deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. Are they about to lose a game that they should have won, Speenghar? Here we go, last delivery. Ishaq Rahimi with a ramp shot, taken! There you go! Amu have won the game! What a game this has been! They should have won this game. This was their
performance by Saeed Hashemi to defend 8 runs there.
Are you not entertained? How many games have you had that have gone down to the last delivery? Another exciting game. Another game that should have been won by the batting team. But they didn't, and they couldn't. Disappointing from Speenghar, and disappointed are the batsmen. Again, are you not entertained? Quality cricket here in beautiful Kunduz Cricket Stadium, here in beautiful Kunduz City. Fantastic to watch.
And once again, a great innings goes in vain. Asif Musaze, 73 for him. But the run out of Shaukat Zaman was not a very, very good sign for Speenghar. Lazy out there. Lose the wicket. Betting card describe you 73 of Akbar Musaze was brilliant. 35 from Muhammad Ishaq at the end. He couldn't finish the game for his side. 15 from 14 from Shaukat Zaman. And Zubaid Akbari lost his wicket in the very first delivery at the top.
Of Shaukat Zaman. The bowling card is as such. Syed Shehzad 4 overs, 1 for 31. Salam Khan 4 overs, none for 33. Azim Zadran 4 overs, 1 for 30. Syed Hashimi 4 overs, 2 for 32. Hafiz Zadran bowled only 2 overs, none for 17. There is the points table for you. Ammo region now on top with this win. 6 points to them. Bost region 3 matches, 2 wins for them with 4 points. Misayanaka 3rd, Bandi Amirat 4th, and Speenghar, again, they stay at the bottom. 4 matches played, 1 win, 3 losses. They should have won this game, and they should have been at 3rd or 4th position. That is what we had for you guys here. That wasn't the ending Amu wanted, and they changed that outcome by perseverance and fantastic bowling. Also backed up by magnificent fielding. 2 run-outs, 2 important run-outs. A few towering 6s from the bat of Musa Zai as well. He was very good throughout the innings. Hafiz Zadran win for 17 in his 2 overs. Was smashed for 2 6s by Musa Zai. 2 consecutive 6s. Syed Hashimi was somewhat expensive in the first 3 overs. Viewers might have thought, why has the captain given him the last over? And you saw why. A few lucky boundaries as well, but couldn't help them win the game. Tariq Stanikzai with 2 economical overs apart from that 6 of his bowling. Syed Shehzad came back and bowled well. 2 lucky boundaries of his bowling. A fantastic over by young Syed Hashimi to win it for Amu. That's what we had for you from...
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. ډیره زیاته مننه اشرتي صاحب چې لیدونکو سره مو په لوبه تبصره کوله. څه یو په زړه پورې سیالي لکه څنګه چې موږ د 2 انینګز په وقفه کې ویل چې یوه په زړه پورې او 2 طرفه سیالي به ننداره کوو. هماغسې وشو. په وروستي اوور کې 8 منډې په کار وې د سپینغر لوبډلې ته، خو ویې نشو کولی چې دغه منډې پوره کړي. بل څوک نه، سید جلالو چې په وروستي اوور کې ډېره په زړه پورې توپ اچونه ترسره کړې، یوازې 3 منډې ورکړلې. نوموړي په خپلو 4 اورونو کې 2
حتمن او اعتماد ورباندې د ټول ټیم چې ته به د خیره سره دا میچ موږ ته وین کوې. نو هماغه کله چې زه راغلم ما چې کله لومړي 2 بالونه ترسره کړل نو هغه کوم څه مې چې غوښتل هغه نه کېدل، کوم ځای مې چې غوښته هغه مې ویشتلی شو. نو هماغه و چې یارکر بلاکر بالونه مې کول او بیټسمنانو ته مې وخت نه ورکوه چې ما باندې غټ شاټ و.
ډېر ښه وکټ ویشتنځای هم 140 هدف یعنې داسې برېښېده نورو سیالیو په پرتله باندې چې لږ څه مدد به د بیټرانو سره وي. یو شی تاسو په لومړني خپله هم یادونه وکړه چې 3 اورو کې لږ څه منډې ورکړلې. په نوي بال باندې هغسې چې غواړې توپ اچونه ستاسې نه ترسره کېږي، ګنه د زوړ بال ستاسې د خوښې بال دی، ځکه هلته تاسې په زوړ بال باندې چې کوم ځای کې یو بالر توپ اچونه غواړي ترسره کړي.
خپل ټیم دپاره دفاع کوم او ډېر خوشحاله یم خپل پرفارمنس.
ډېر ښه ماشاءالله، ډېره ښه لوبېدنه یې ترسره کړه. 2 مهم وکټې د هم واخیستلې. دغه هدف ستاسو پلان څه و؟ ځکه هدف دومره زیات نه و ویشتنځای ته په کتو باندې، خو بیا هم ډېره ښه دفاع ترسره کړله. فیلډینګ سپورټ، د کپتان سپورټ څومره د یو بالر لپاره مهم او دغه په پرفارمنس او په بالینګ باندې مؤثر تمامېدلی شي؟
بالکل ټارګېټ دومره بد هم نه ورته نشو ویلی، ځکه 140 په 2 وکټو باندې په سهار کې غټ ټارګېټ ده. نو موږ چې کله بالینګ ته راوتلو زموږ فوکس او پلان هم دا و چې موږ به انشاءالله ښه بالینګ ترسره کوو، ښه فیلډینګ به کوو او هغه څه چې زموږ توقع و، څه چې زموږ هیله وه د وکټ نه، هماغسې وشو. موږ په ده پوهېدلو چې میچ به اخره ورته ځي، ځکه په 2 وکټ باندې په 2 انینګز کې سار خوانه. البته چیسینګ زیاتره میچونه تقریبا موږ ولیدل چې چیس شو، نو په ده پوهېدلو چې اخره ورته به ځو. هماغه میچ مو اخر اور ته راورسوه. اخر اور کې بیا نو ایفورټ پورې ده، بس کېدای شي موږ ایفورټ لږ ډېر کړی چې میچ مو وګټه.
بالکل ښه انینګز وړاندې کړ. د کوچ او د کپتان را باندې باور و او باور مې ترلاسه کړ چې ما خپل ټیم دپاره او ځان دپاره 3 منډې وکړلې.
وروستیو ته سیالي ډېره جالبه شوه. شوکت زمان او ورسره په څنګ کې اسحاق ولاړو خو په وروستیو کې شوکت وکټ د لاسه ورکړ. داسې نه فکر نه کېده چې تاسې دغه هدف پوره نشئ کړی. څه فکر کوئ نیمګړتیا کوم ځای کې وه؟
بالکل کله نه چې زه آوټ شوم ځکه زما غټ شاټونه هم لګېدل نو نیمګړتیا هم دا ومنم چې بس ځان مې آوټ کړو میچ هم د لاسه ورکړ.
یو بیټر هم داسې نه غواړي چې هغه دې رنز جوړ کړي او آوټ دې شي ځکه تا ډېره خواري وکړله تر وروستیو پورې دې هڅه وکوله. آوټ کېدو نه وروسته احساس دې څه و؟
بالکل په اسحاق او په شوکت مې ډېر باور و چې میچ به چیس کې کرکټ ده کله بایلل کله ګټل راځي نو هغوی کوشش وکړه چې وګټي خو ویې نه ګټه بس هارډ لږ ورته وایي نو
قسمت کې ونه وه.
قسمت کې نه وه میچ
ډېر ښه. خپله ستا انډیویژولي ستا پر پرفارمنس باندې وغږېږي نن یقینا ډېر تغییر سره اکبر موسازی په نظر راتله ډېر مخکې لوبېدل بالرانو ته دومره وخت نه ورکوو. پلان د څه شخصا ستا؟
بالکل ما خو الحمدلله د ګریډ 1 او ون ډے او T20 کې مې پرفارمنس ډېر ښه و نو مغه مې په ځان باور او ډاډه وم چې انشاءالله T20 گیمز ما د چا خبره خپل گیم ده نو مغه باور او خپل ځان باندې کانفیډنس و چې نن ورځ مې رنزونه وکړي.
ډېر ښه. راتلونکي څلور نورې سیالۍ هم لرئ. په دغه سیالیو کې به اکبر موسازی کو چانس ورکړ شي همدغسې په نظر راځي؟
انشاءالله کېدای شي دین هم خطرناک ثابت شي.
بازارانو ځان ساتئ مقصد اکبر موسازی و چې خطرناک ثابت شي. ډېر ښه اکبر کراشو اوورال د روسیه ورباندې وغږېږو ستاسې پر وړاندې ډېره ښه توپچونه سید جلال ترسره کړله او اته منډې ډېر سخته نه ده؟ ډېر ښه بخت ته غواړم په راتلونکي سیالیو کې همدغسې ستا د لاس ځلېدو په هیله باندې.
مننه خیر.
اکبر موسازی چې نن یې په 45 توپونو باندې 83 منډه جوړه کړې 15 سترې شپږیزې او ورسره په څنګ کې په توپوهنه کې بیا شپږ څلوریزې البته هم شامل وي. واقعا دغه څه دي چې د یو بیټر د څه لپاره چې کوښښ کوي چې لوبډله بریا ته ورسوي او هغه هلته دوی بریا ترلاسه کړي. خو اکبر موسازی ډېره هڅه وکړل. د سره بیا محمد ادریسو چې په 20 توپونو باندې در سره لږ پرفارمنس وکړو 20 منډه جوړې کړې. ورسره په څنګ کې محمد اسحاق 15 په 9 توپونو باندې او شوکت زمان 15 بیا په 14 توپونو ترسره کړي. فضل رحیمي د میچ پریزنټیشن کې وبګورو چې څوک گیم چینجر سټایلش پلیر او ورسره په څنګ کې د سیالۍ غوره لوبغاړی ټاکل کیږي. زه د رحیمي صاحب په طرف باندې
بله بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. السلام علیکم. په خیر راغلی د نن ورځې پای مراسمو ته انجام امید وطن ملي شلاوردي سوپر کولا سیالۍ د لوبې پای مراسم. نهمه لوبه وه د امو او سپینغر ترمنځ. د سپینغر لوبډلې ټاس ګټلو وروسته توپچونه غوره کړه. لومړی توپوهنې سره د امو لوبډلې 103 منډې ترسره کړې وې چې دوی لپاره په توپوهنه کې طارق ستانکزي نیمه سلیزه او همداراز په توپاچونې کې روح الله عرب دوه لوبغاړي سوځولي وو او په ځوابي توپوهنه کې اکبر موسازی ډېر ښه وځلېدو. په توپوهنه کې 83 منډې جوړې کړې خو سید جلال هاشمي نشو هېرولی. هغه وروستی اور او په ټوله کې دغه ټول اورونه ډېر بهترینو دوه لوبغاړي لا هم له ډګره بهر کړه او د 3 منډو په توپیر باندې وکولی شول چې دغه سیالۍ په خپله ګټه باندې تمامه کړي. سرکر اعظم د خپل مالي ملاتړ کوونکو نه چې په دغه سیالیو کې موږ سره مالي ملاتړ کوونکي دي مننه ترې کومه. اے اینڈ مخابراتي شرکت، سوپر کولا، امیر حاجي زاده روغتون، ملي سپورټ، افغان ټیلیکام او ویني کمپنی. راځم خپل ډېر درانه او قدرمن میلمانه معرفي کوم. زما له چپ اړخ نه قاري رحیم ګل نصرت صاحب د کندوز کرکټ امنیتي قطعي معاون، حاجي غلام سخي شیرزی د قومي مشر، شجاعت الله خادم صاحب د کندوز راډیو امیر، عبدالوکیل اشرتی د کرکټ بورډ اړیکو مسؤل او همداراز د کرکټ تکړه مبصر، نادر شاه زدران د کندوز ولایت اداري مسؤل. تاسو ته ښه راغلاست، وایم په خیر راشئ. هغه چاته بلنه ورکوم چې په نن سیالۍ کې رښتیا هم ډېره ښه پاڼې ترسره کړه چون دغه لوبډلې هغه بیړۍ چې وه هدف ته ونه رسېدله. اکبر موسازی سټایلش پلیر آف د میچ ته وړاندې شي د نصرت صاحب د لاسونو نه دې خپل جایزه ترلاسه کړي. موست سکسر آف د میچ بیا هم اکبر موسازی دی. د حاجي صاحب غلام سخي شیرزي صاحب د لاسونو نه دې خپل ټرافي ترلاسه کړي. اکبر موسازی گیم چینجر آف د میچ رښتیا هم ډېر زبردسته بالینګ په وروستي اوور کې خصوصا سید جلال هاشمي ته بلنه ورکوم چې خادم صاحب د لاسونو نه د خپل ټرافي ترلاسه کړي. جلال هاشمي هغه په کورني کرکټ کې ډېر ښه ځلېدلی، هغه په تېر ګریډ 2 ګریډ 1 کې آوټسټینډینګ پرفارم کړی. وخت را رسېدلی هغه چا ته بلنه ورکړم چې ډېر ښه کرکټ یې وکړو. ډېر وخت وروسته هغه د شکر سجده په لوبغالي کې ادا کړه. زه پوهېږم چې هغې دا ولې داسې کار ترسره کړ. د ډېر وخت وروسته رنزونه کول او داسې خوشحالۍ اظهار کول په سجدې سره دا د یو لوبغاړي درد دی او دا د طارق ستانکزي هغه هلې ځلې وي چې ده ترسره کړې وي. طارق ستانکزي ته بلنه ورکوم چې پلیر اف د میچ چیک بورډ ترلاسه کړي د عبدالوکیل اشرفي صاحب د لاسونو څخه. طارق ستانکزی و راځي پلیر اف د میچ ټرافي به هم ترلاسه کړي د قدرمن نادرشاه زدران صاحب د لاسونو څخه. طارق ډېر ښه راغلی. زه په ډومestic کې دغسې لایف او غټ ایونټ کې ډېر وروسته ستا نیمه سلیزه ګورم. څنګه دې وکولی شو په دغسې یو سخت حالاتو نه راوځي؟
سلامونه احترامات نیکی له بالکل که تاسو وګورئ همیشه که زه په خپل پوزیشن باندې راغلی ما مطلب میډل اډر کې راغلی او ما سره وخت نو همیشه ما د خپل ټیم لپاره ښې لوبې ترسره کړې. که تاسو نن وګورئ زموږ بیک ټو بیک وکټ هم لاړلې همدا وجه وه. خو بیا هم کم څه چې زموږ پلان و سهار کې لږ وکټه لږ د بالرانو لپاره سپورټ وه خو موږ وکولی سو ما سره چې اجاز کم پارتنرشپ وکړو د ټیم لپاره. هغه زموږ کوم هدف چې 160 170 نو خوشبختانه بریالي سو هغې ته ورسېدو.
د شکر سجده دې عطا کړه په دې اړه راته ویلی شي؟
بالکل ډېر وخت بعد خو نو خو ځکه مطلب داسې لایف ایونټ کې خوشحالۍ اظهار کول او داسې راتګ زما لپاره ډېر یو د شکر او د خوشحالۍ ځای و. د رب سجده مې ادا کړه، خوشحاله یم.
ډېره جالبه او خاطر ستانکزي پر وړاندې لوبېدلې څه احساس و؟
بالکل ما وختي مې یادونه وکړله. د صحنې په ژوند کې ډېرې کمې راځي. دا زما لپاره په ژوند کې یو د نه هېرېدونکې صحنه وه چې دوه وروڼه داسې په غټ ایونټ کې سره مخامخ سو. نو ډېر خوشبخته به ووایم چې دغسې یو صحنې سره مخامخ سوم.
ډېره مننه طارق. زه هیله لرم راتلونکي کې هم ښه وځلېږئ.
مننه تاسو نه. خیر.
طارق ستانکزی او د نن ورځې غوره لوبغاړی چې ډېر زبردسته توپوهنې ترسره کړې وه او د لوبې غوره لوبغاړی شو. وخت را رسېدلی چې بلنه ورکړم زبید اکبري ته د سپینغر لوبډلې لوبډل مشر. زبید ډېر په خیر راغللی. ټاس مو وګټو، توپ اچونه م غوره کړه، یعنې هر څه ستاسې په خوښه باندې وشو. په ټاس کې د 140 منډو 50 یادونه کړې وې، 103 شپېته منډې کړې وې. فکر کوئ چې منډې ډېرې ترلاسه کړې وې؟
سلامونه ریمي صاحب. چې موږ کومه هدف او کومه غوښتنه مو د بالینګ نه انشاءالله هغه ترسره کړله او بیټینګ ماشاءالله موږ سره ډېر زیات و. که تاسو موږ سره وګورئ شاته اسحاق و اکبر و شوکت و هلکان ما سره بیټینګ کې ډېر زیات ول. بس هماغه و چې په لاست اوور کې تقریبا 8 رنزه پاتې ول او سټ پلیران دواړه ولاړ ول، اسحاق او شوکت پوره یې نه کړله.
د میچ بایللو عمده یا مهم هغه لامل راته څه ویلی شئ؟
همدا و چې شوکت او اسحاق ولاړو په لاست اوور 8 رنزه او سپینر باید دواړو دې باید ځان ته فنش کړي ول.
یو څه چې موږ په فیلډ کې وکړو د ستاسې ډګر ساتنه نن هغه رقم نه کړه لکه تېرو 2-3 سالو کې. فکر کوئ هغه هم یو لامل کېدلی شي؟
هو هغه هم کېدلی شي خو سر به سر میچونه دوه ول او کوشش هلکانو خپل کولو ایفټ کولو خو بس هغه څه رقم چې غوښتل هغسې ونه شولو.
ډېره مننه اکبري.
مننه، خوشحاله اوسئ.
زبید اکبري د سپینغر لوبډلې لوبډل مشر. وخت را رسېدلی هغه چا ته بلنه ورکړم چې په نن سیالۍ کې لوبډلې بریا خپله کړې ده. عمران میر. عمران په خیر راغلی، مبارک دی. څنګه مو کولی شول چې بیرته ښه واپسې وکړئ؟
مننه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. لکه تاسو وګورئ په ټیم نه خو ډېر زیات خوشحاله یم چې د اخر ډیټ کې مونږ کوم بالینګ او سر کوم بالینګ وکړو نو هلکانو ډېر زیات خواري وکړه. لکه منځ کوم اکبر ښه بیټینګ وکړه، موږ هلکانو بالینګ کړو، اکبر ډېر زیات ښه بیټینګ ښه شاټونه یې وویله نو اخر کې چې مونږ هلکانو کوم بالینګ ډېر زیات خوشحاله یم هغه وجه چې مونږ میچ وګټه.
فکر کوئ چې کوم ځای کې لوبه تاسو ته راتاوه شوه؟
چې اکبر آوټ سو نو هغې کې ما هلکانو ته ویل سیټ پلیر و دا آوټ سو بس اوس کولی شو دا میچ مونږ ډېر په اسانه وګټو ځکه همدغه پلیر چې میچ اړولی و موږ نه او ده ګټه هم شوی زه ولاړ وای خو داسې آوټ سو بس مونږ کولی شو نوي بیټسمنان چې راځي هغه تر څو ټیم اخلي او سیټ کېږي نو هغه رقم شاټونه نه لري بیا نسي ویلی.
طارق باندې هم څنګه اعتماد وکړو؟ دننه مخکې راولېږو هغه رنزونه هم وکړو، یو بل څه چې موږ فیلډ کې وکتل دغه ډګر ساتنه
لکه سر کې ستاسو وکتل موږ 2-3 زر آوټ سو نو طارق هغه چې ما لیفټي ده او دوی سره لیفټ امان لږ بریکر ده نو طارق کولی شي دواړه په اسانه ولو بیا وینډه پورې مال لاړ شي.
ډېره مننه، راتلونکي کې هم ښه چانس.
مننه، خیر اوسئ.
عمران میرو د امو لوبډلې لوبډلمشر چې په نن سیالۍ کې لوبډلې بریا خپله کړه. دا وه د لومړۍ سیالۍ د پای مراسم. البته غرمې ته بله غټه سیالۍ هم په همدغه کرکټ لوبغالي کې لرو. له ټولو مننه. ژوندی دې وي هېواد.